Alright, hey everybody, today is May the 8th, about 7:49 in the morning, and we're getting ready to leave our spot here and head home for this trip. So, I'm just trying to get myself over here to where I can make this turn and get us out of here. So wish me well here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem at all. All right, cool beans. Yep, looks like we're clear and free. Just got to get straightened up here. And we're going to get going down the road. Alright, yes, you sit down and do your floor and everything and just point it out the window once you do that. So this is a little bit of the campground that you're seeing. It wouldn't, out of all the campgrounds that we stayed in, this was definitely the least of them. We didn't really use anything here or anything like that. So we mainly just use this as a place to stay, to sleep, to clean up, all of that kind of stuff. So we didn't use any of their amenities. Oh. And they've got some of the worst speed bumps that there is. Okay, I guess this guy's wanting to turn in here or something, I don't know, so I'm going to go ahead and roll on out of here. Alright, and then so we'll just take this up on the highway and then you'll be able to kill that thing. Okay, so here we go. We're in Canyon, Texas. Anyway, if you didn't know that, I guess. And we are heading to Colorado today, heading home. That's the goal, that's the plan. So if you see this sign that says North 27, it's what we're going to get on here. And get ourselves up to highway speed. Take a while. And we will say goodbye to Canyon, Texas. Stop up here and get some fuel. Then we go through Amarillo. And then be moving on northwest. So I'll see you on the next clip. Alright, so hey everybody, we're getting ready to come into Tex Line, which if you know anything about Texas, this sets right on the border. Texas and New Mexico's on the other side. The other big thing about that is the time change. Our time will go back an hour in the mountain time. Right now it's 10:29 in the morning on Tuesday, May the 8th, 2018. So here in just a little bit we'll actually go back to not too much before 9:30 or just after 9:30. But go ahead and turn the camera forward there. And then just hold it that way. I mean, if you want, you can, you can zip around a little bit when we get into town and stuff to show things. But anyway, I just want to show you the town of Tex Line, and then show you the state line once we get there in a couple of minutes. And change, like I said, states, time zones, and everything that we'll be going in. So speed limit's down to 55, now it's going to go down to 45, so they put some braking power on this thing. And there we are, Tex Line. Population is 507. 507 people in this little town, and it is little. So if you look around here, you see there's a text line in. Now speed limit's down to 35. There's a front porch restaurant. Actually says open. That thing has been closed forever, and that was Grandma something or another before. So definitely not used to that. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot in this town at all. There's a GC disc or gas card, I guess that says. They got some silos over there to the left, and I think you just maybe seen those. Boise City's to the right, and here's a Happy State Bank. This is the last one of these that we'll see. As far as I know, they're not anyplace else, and that's the Top of Texas Country Store. I haven't noticed that before, and we've passed through here 10,000 times over the years. There's the Burns Lumber Do It Best Center. An old broke down gas station there. And now we're getting ready to exit text line as of about right now. So now right up here, we're going to exit Texas and enter New Mexico. So we'll show you that before we close this part of this video down. So it ain't too much of a vlog this week, I know. It's it's just a travel vlog like last week was. And this is going to end our 4 months and 18-day journey away from home. So just so that you know that. And this says Clayton is 10 miles and Raton is 95. And about 7 miles or so on the other side of Raton, we will be out of New Mexico and into Colorado. So just over 100 miles. And that'll be over with. So pretty soon up here we'll be seeing the New Mexico line. This says entering Mountain Time Zone right here. So the time says 10:33. So it actually is 9:33 now here, back in the morning. So things are definitely easier. And let's see, towards the Plains Corridor. And my phone time still hasn't updated yet either. And here's New Mexico welcomes you. So we are in New Mexico now officially. So hopefully you've enjoyed that little drive through text line out of Texas and into New Mexico. So here we go. We'll keep going, and then definitely by the time we cross over into Colorado, I will definitely bring that to you as well. So we'll see you in a second. All right, so we just actually crossed over into Colorado. I got so concerned with coming up that mountain because it's a hard slog in this thing, very slow. And I have to watch my heat too because this thing will overheat. That now we just crossed the sign just 20 seconds before I started this video. And now we're down. Go ahead and point it out the window. And you can see that we are heading down the mountain, and so now I gotta worry about keeping my speed under control. And this goes for quite a number of miles, so it's a bit of a slog as well. But we are in Colorado right now. It is 11:16, so we'll just say we got here at 11:15 at most. And so we're in our last state according to my my GPS here. It says we got 111 miles to go, and that we'll be there at 117. It was saying 115, so I guess that going up the mountain slow added a little bit more time on to me. So that's what it's saying. 111 miles and 1:17 p.m. Mountain Time will be there. So not too bad. We're doing very good. Yep, there's definitely some snow in the mountains out there. Not a ton, but some. and we'll be in Trinidad here in probably about 12 miles or so, and then we'll get on up and keep on traveling. So we're in the state at least, so you know that. So we've come from Texas through New Mexico into Colorado today. So 3 states in one part of a day. Whereas when we traveled from Kerrville last week up to Canyon, we never left the state of Texas, and this whole trip here is probably going to be around 6.5 hours for the total trip, from the time we left there to the time we get back, get done. And yet when we traveled last week, that was over 8 hours to not leave the state. So you know, a little bit crazy fact about Texas: you can drive all day and still be in it. Or if you're starting up in the north end like we did, then hey, you can be 2 states away from it, that we are now. So that's that part. If there's nothing else comes up, then once we get home, I'll finish this thing out, let you know how it went, timing and all that stuff, and I'll see you in that clip. Hi, hey everybody. It's a little after 2 o'clock right now. We've been here, actually we got here at 1:29 is the time that we actually pulled right here in the yard. We've been taking things out, you know, very important, out of the refrigerator, that kind of thing. And trying to get some of the stuff back in the house. So, since we got here at 1:29, we ran into some crazy construction on 69 as well, two road construction sites. We left Texas at a little bit before 8 its time. So it was probably, you know, give or take about 10 till, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it was going on 8 o'clock. I know we left a little bit early. Might have been fewer minutes now. Might have been 6 or 7. I can't remember. But anyhow, so 1:29 here would be 2:29 that time. So, but if you take the Texas time, it took us just a little over 6.5 hours to finish out this trip, and this ends it. So my trip is over. I'm back home again. It's May 8th, so everything is done. I know we both had a great time. We did so much. We went way past beyond what we thought we ever would. So glad to be back home though, and time to get back into some normal routines here. So I'm going to close this one out. So like it, and subscribe, and comment, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one.